What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bosco back again with another sneaker review. Today we kind of back to the old ways. We're gonna talk about some Kyrie shoes. Now, if you guys know my channel, we've been on the Kyrie for a very long time. He's now left Nike and now with Anta. We're gonna go ahead and get into a few shoes that I have out of the Kyrie Anta releases. Only 3 pair, and I don't know if I'm gonna go crazy like I did when he was with Nike. As you can see, some of the boxes behind me, but it's hard. Anta and Kyrie are coming out with some wild colorways that really speak to me, and I'm trying to be good, man. I'm trying to have some reservation and some patience. These aren't going on sale like we see in other shoes do. That's one thing about it. And the size 13s are going much quicker than we've seen before. I'm a size 13 that poses an issue for me. So luckily, I was able to find this one in my size. Today, we're talking about the Anta Kai 11 games. AKA Duke. Now this right here represents the 11 games he played in at the University of Duke when he was out there doing his thing. He got hurt and still was able to get a #1 pick option because his talent is just off the scale. This colorway is dope. You got the white and blue representing Duke's home team or home jerseys. The original release date was scheduled for December 14th. Now, I don't know if that was like in another place because we didn't see these in store out here until just last week in January. I found these at a Shoe Palace, so I was able to scoop these up and I was happy about that. I love this colorway. I think it's one of the best ones so far with a lot of them out there. There's a lot of fire colorways of these Anta Kai 1s. And like I said, as a collector of shoes and have been a collector of Kyrie's, it's hard to not grab them, especially when they're cheaper than the Nikes were. They're $125. I think the Nikes were like $130, $140, depending on the release and collaboration. So the fact that we got these for 125 bucks makes it so easily to grab. However, I'm being selective as you should. Don't spend all your bread on shoes in 2025. But this is definitely a silhouette you might want to consider. Even if it's not this colorway, let me know which colorway you guys like more, because there's like 30 colorways already released and we're not even halfway through the NBA season. You got the Anta Kai 1s, you got the Anta Kai 1 Speeds. Now you have his casual shoe that's out there that's coming out in more and more colors, which I have yet to see in person, but at one point, I think one of the stores I go to should have it, whether it's Foot Locker or Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm definitely looking forward to the lifestyle sneakers from Kyrie and Anta, as well as some of the merch. Now, I know you can go to anta.com and buy some of this stuff, but I want to see, touch, and feel it and take it home right from being in the store. So hopefully, Foot Locker or Dick's Sporting Goods or whoever else decides to push out the Kyries will start having some of the apparel also. There is another one that released overseas that's almost the opposite of this. It's black where the white is with the blue. That one is magnifique, chef's kiss. But I'm a big fan of this one also. Retails for only 125 bucks. Like I said, representing him playing for Duke on the 11 games that you'll see the 11 here, which is also the number he wears when he's playing for the Mavericks right now. Number 11, you have the 11s on right above the toe box. You also have the logo, but I am a big fan of the Kyrie logo that's on the tongue. It also adds a design to the shoe. You have the Kyrie logo on the tongue, you have the Kyrie logo on the toe box. You got a lot of hieroglyphics representing Kyrie, of course, his name across the strap. You got other little details around the shoe that really stands out. And on the back of the shoe, all the Antas have the journey is the reward. That's a saying that Kyrie has said before. The journey is the reward. Now this shoe right here retails for 125 bucks and it's a true to size fit. You get a size 13, it's gonna fit just as comfortable whether you're gonna play hoops in these or wear them for casual wear. Now, of course, these are basketball shoes, so the first option, a lot of people will wear them for the courts, but I wear mine for the courts and for casual wear. I like the way this looks. The design is crazy. The colorway is definitely eye-catching as well. You can never go wrong with that Duke blue in my personal opinion, so that's why I like these. Give me your thoughts about the Antas. Have you tried any on? If you have an opportunity to, they're now in Foot Locker. They are also in Dick's Sporting Goods. Make sure you guys make it over to them stores to try on the shoe to make sure it fits to your liking. And once you put your foot in this, if you like any Kyries before, you're definitely gonna like these. True to size fit, don't feel snug, so you don't have to really go up a size. That's a good thing about it. You know, all the Nike basketball shoes, the toe boxes be crazy. You get a lot of cushioning around this midsole, feels really good to the touch, and when you walk in the shoe, the design is very sleek. It's good for, like I said before, casual wear, and definitely perfect for the court. One thing that I do like about this shoe, if you notice, when it came to the Kyrie's when he was with Nike, a couple of his shoes had straps, more in particular the Kyrie 6. The Kyrie 2s had a strap, but I didn't really see that problem that much with that shoe. But one thing that there was an issue when it came to the Kyrie 6 is the fact that you would have the strap easily ripping onto the laces. I feel like they took care of the strap situation, you know what I mean? I feel like they fixed the strap situation. It's not as long, so it fits right over the laces, you know what I mean? Goes right over the laces. You're not gonna get any lace drag or grabbing, which is key. That's one thing I used to not like, is having fuzzy laces if the strap just happened to catch my laces, because sometimes I will wear the shoes with the strap open, and when it bounces around, sometimes it attaches to a lace, therefore you have it stripping the lace and making it more fray. This right here, the placement of the strap and the Velcro is perfect. I think they fixed the problems they might have had with the Nike shoes. Nonetheless, I like this colorway. One of my favorites that I've seen so far, even though there's about 20 colorways. I think this can definitely easily fit in the top 10, maybe the top 5 for some people. Let me know what you guys think about the Antas, retailing for only 125 bucks, which is major. A lot of these basketball shoes are 130 and above. 125 is that sweet spot. Got them both here. Very happy to own these. Like I said, rating these from a 1 to 10 scale. I'm gonna give this one a solid 9. Maybe I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm a big fan of this. I know it is a majority white shoe, and I'm not really a fan of that because it's just hard to keep them clean. But if you do keep them clean and take care of your shoes, plus there's many of cleaners out there, I'll link some in the description box. EB Kicks is a great sneaker cleaner that you might want to use for your shoes. I'll link that in the description box in case you guys need some cleaners for your shoes. And I'll also leave some product links in case you guys want to buy any of the Anta Kai's that are in my video, whether it's this one, the one that we're going to talk about in just a second. But this shoe is definitely exquisite. Let me get closer so y'all can see that, man. The blue, perfect. The white accents, or the all white with the blue overlay, is crazy. You got the silver on the tongue right there. You got the silver right here on the Anta logo. I like how they put the Anta logo right there on the shoe, but it blends in so well. You guys can see the strap. Here's the Velcro, cutting it off from where the laces would be at, and then you go ahead and strap it right on. This lacing system is very tricky too. It is different, but it keeps you secure, and I like these a lot. We'll definitely do a lace breakdown for people out there who might need some help with the laces, but it really keeps you locked in along with the strap that comes with the shoe too. Your foot being secure and not moving around, A1. The cushioning, A1. The look of the shoe, to me, A1. Everything about this shoe is fire, man. I'm a big fan of this. I need to know what you guys think about these retailing for only 125 bucks. Now, this is not the only Anta Kai one that I have in my collection. This is actually the third colorway. For those of you guys who follow the channel, you guys know I did pick this one up at a Shoe Palace location. This is the yin and yang. There's a black one as well as a white one in the yin and yang pack from the Anta Kai ones. I did scoop up the black colorway, triple black. You can never go wrong with that. This is where I get all my knowledge about how you can wear them and what they feel like on the court, because I actually got some shots up and was playing a little bit on the court with these. These are really good indoors and outdoors. I'm a big fan of them. Triple black, and I've worn this a lot. I definitely have to clean this a little bit more, you know what I mean? But I've definitely been wearing this a lot for hooping purposes and casual. I mean, I've only hooped in these things like twice, 2 different occasions, but for the most part, when I wear them, it's a casual wear. The 11 games representing the 11 games Kyrie played at the University of Duke. These right here, we haven't tried on yet or haven't worn them outside of this video. Big fan of both of these. So we got 2 Anta Kai ones thus far in the collection. I'm not trying to go too crazy, but we got 2 and we're gonna talk about one more. The third one is the Anta Kai 1 Sacred Bond. I love this color combination. I love the detailing that's on the tongue, representing like his tribal heritage, more likely his mom's tribal heritage. The laces match with that too, so you don't even need to do lace swapping on these. I like the colorway, dominant black with the yellow. You have that green or that blue right here, depending on how it looks for you. It's more like a turquoise, if you will. I like the color combination. These are dope as well. Rating these from a 1 to 10, I'm gonna give these a 10 out of 10 too. Now, I'm not trying to be a prisoner of the moment. I really do like these shoes. All 3 of these are certified bangers. This might be the yin to the yang. Either way, yin and yang, you got the 11 games and you got the Sacred Bond. All 3s are definitely fire from the Anta Kai ones. Now, of course, they got the Kai 1 speeds that are out there, but we'll say that for another video because I do have a few pair of those, which I do like a lot. But these right here is what it's about, the Anta Kai 1. But like I said in my last sneaker review, we always try to compare shoes and prices. Now this is the AE1 Low 2.0 in the, I guess the Stormtrooper Low colorway. Definitely a solid shoe. Retail on this is 110 bucks, 125 for these. So there is a little price difference on them. Nonetheless, these are your best two options under 130 bucks. And by far, I'm gonna go with these Kyries over the AE1 Low. However, these are two of the most popular shoes right now in the basketball game, the AE1 Low, and the Anta Kai 1 and the Anta Kai 1 Speed. Nonetheless, give me your thoughts about both of these in the comments. And if you did some lace swapping, would you guys just keep it with the white laces or throw some blue laces in there? If I could find some blue laces to match, I definitely will do that. Got some good news, extra B-roll, or just a little bit more video. So I do have some laces, and we do got the Kyrie. So we're gonna go ahead and put the blue laces in here to see if this looks just as good as I think it will. So I'm gonna go ahead with the left shoe here. We have the right shoe there for point of reference in case I get confused. These aren't too tricky. There is just this one part right here in the top that's a little bit different than what you normally see with the laces. These are definitely some longer laces than what you get on most shoes. The laces that we're gonna go with is 54 inches. This blue colorway, which is pretty much the same as this blue here on the Duke thing. But once you see what's going on, it's pretty self-explanatory. But sometimes it can get a little confusing, you know what I mean? So this is where it gets a little tricky too around this area. As you guys can see, it just goes straight through this and through these things, boom, no crossing there, but you get crossing over here. I thought it was gonna get a little more tricky right there, but luckily it doesn't, because this flaps up. If they made that not flappable, then it would be a lot more difficult trying to get those first holes in on these Kyries. The Anta Kai 1s, man. Unfortunate, man. Everything that's good comes to an end. What he had going on with Nike is a thing of the past now. That was such a great run that they had there with the amazing shoes and collaborations throughout the years. And I'm a fan for it. A lot of you guys watching, I'm pretty sure was too. So let's go ahead and see how long these actually are. These are kind of like stretchy laces too. Some people might like that, some people might not. These are stretchy laces. Let's go and see how long these actually, oh, these are 54 inches. Now I feel like this one is definitely shorter than the Kyrie lace, but we're gonna see. Let's see. Pulling them together, stretching them on out, are this much longer than the 54-inch laces. So you're definitely getting bigger, longer laces than you have. This blue one's 54 inches, and look how much more length there is compared to the two. That's amazing. We go through here. Oh no, see, I knew that was gonna be a difficult thing to do. Yeah, let me see, zoom it in a little bit. Whips out the way. This right here is gonna be your hardest thing. The hardest thing to get this through is gonna be this. Wow. Oh man, that sucks. This is gonna cause you all your problems here, that part with the number 11. I feel like once I get this lace in there, I'm not gonna wanna take it out. Man, when it comes to lace swapping and stuff like that, you're gonna have to get personal with the shoe. So if you're worried about bending the materials or whatever, I mean, that's what it's meant for, you know what I'm saying? Pull that through there. So you go here still on the same side. First loop, you're gonna go here, pull it through. Once you make sure that your laces are evened out, it's important to do that. So you go here, this one goes there, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna do that real quick. This part that was difficult was this part right here. And then you get to this part right here. Now, most shoes have this where the laces go through the tongue. That adds more lockdown and security, you know, when it comes to actually hooping. And this one right here, as you guys can see on the other one, that's a really tight squeeze up in there with those laces. So we just had to double check and make sure we got them right, but we do. White or blue laces. Here's what it looks like with the blue laces. I think though that blue, at least from a distance, looks perfect. Up close, it doesn't look as it looks a little different, right?
I want the type of love to finish the sentence. Praying for all my thugs, find their sentence. care. When I rap, I think a nigga